It's news time. Information is power. The news headline. Truck of problems for Buhari as Ipob unveils new order ahead of Independence Day celebration. The actions and inactions of Ipob have shown that the group is not in line with the policies and programs of the present administration. President Buhari's administration had brought a lot of challenges to the economic life of the people. President Buhari made a lot of promises in 2015 during his inaugural, and many of the promises which he made have been fulfilled. Despite this, some groups in the country don't seem to be in support of his plans and programs. On Friday, few hours after the Minister of Information made it known to the public that no form of violence would be welcomed during the Independence Day celebration, Ipob sent a message to residents and business owners in the southeast. In its message, and revealed that banks and other business entities would be sent a message to explain the reason for a sit-at-home order and bringing down the Nigerian flag hoisted. The Ipob warned banks and other institutions in the southeast not to raise the Nigerian flag. As stated, Ipob said no banks, governmental or non-governmental agencies must hoist the Nigerian flag on their building. If this law is broken by anyone, Ipob stated that certain steps may be taken to correct such mistake. Also, all residents are warned against disobeying the order as stated by the spokesman of Ipob, known as Ipob. He said that there shall be no form of activities, business, movement, events, or plans by anyone to celebrate anything on October 1st, 2021. All those who live or currently reside in the Southeast community are strongly advised not to go out, and they must remain in their rooms and compound all day till Ipob has said otherwise. All flags, symbols of the Nigerian government, or anything that may be referred as a national symbol must be removed from every building and facilities. We will communicate to other institutions and make them understand the reason for the order, Ipob had said. We will make them see why they need to remove the Nigerian flag from their business places and buildings, because if they do not, then we will do it by ourselves without wasting time. Ipob declares sit-at-home order for October 1st. Thereof, the southern governors are being advised by an analyst on what they can do to prevent the sit-at-home order by the indigenous people of Biafra. This step. Meanwhile, the Igbo governors need to appeal to the president to provide adequate security personnel who will be on ground in the major capitals or cities in the southeast. The people who will be out to protest should be protected by all means. They must not be exposed to danger. We recall that President Muhammadu Buhari was also in Imo State some weeks ago, and he can remember his experience there. He will be ready to provide security, and if the Igbo governors can take this step, they will be able to call the bluff of the proscribed group called Ipob, who have declared this October 1st as a sit-at-home yet again. Because quite for now, the analysis is the indigenous people of Biafra actually declared a sit-at-home protest for October 1st, 2021, which is known to be an anniversary of Nigeria's independence. And they have insisted that there should be a lockdown in the entire southeast. The separatist group also directed its members that they should bring down all Nigerian flags mounted anywhere throughout the southeast with effect from September 25th, 2021. And this disclosure is actually contained in a statement by the Media and Publicity Secretary of Ipob, Ipob, which was made available to press in Oka, Anambra State, on Saturday, September 25, 2021. Remember that the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, had actually been using the sit-at-home order to launch their dissatisfaction of Nnamdi Kanu, who happens to be their leader, who is actually at the DSS facility, and saying that there is going to be a 1-month sit-at-home order if the federal government refuses to bring Nnamdi Kanu to court on October 21st, 2021, which was actually the next trial hearing for Nnamdi Kanu, their leader. And as a result of the Mondays to Mondays sit-at-home order as well, which they called Ghost Mondays, saying that all bankers, workers, every one of them should not, go on with their business activities every Monday. And although they had suspended that for quite a while now, but they have actually threatened that there's going to be a 1-month sit-at-home order if the federal government refuses to bring their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to court on October 21st, 2021, saying it was a fraud way, like a tricky way of them to continue to delay the justice for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And as a result of this still, they have actually decided to use October 21st, the Independence Day, as yet another day for a sit-at-home order, asking that all Southeasterners should bring down the Nigerian flag. Any one of them that wasted it, they should bring it down, or else they will do it in their own way, except the banks. So they excluded the banks, from putting down their own national flag. And this is the statement by Imam Powerful, as read follows. Ipob has declared 1st of October 2021 total shutdown in Biafra land as a sign of our rejection of the evil construct called Nigeria, and there shall be no movement in Biafra land on this day. Also, Ipob has declared from today, 25th September 2021, that all Nigerian flag mounted anywhere in Biafra land must be brought down, banks exceptional. Ipob leadership will communicate to banks directly and give them reason they must peacefully bring down Nigerian flag in their banking premises before we do it ourselves in our own way. The group added, in line with the Memorandum of Understanding and Alliance between Ambazonia and Biafra nations, we wish to ask Biafrans to support and celebrate Ambazonia independence anniversary on October 1st, 2021. It is therefore the delight of the Directorate of State of our great movement, Ipob, that we inform Biafrans all over the world of this upcoming Independence Day celebration of our great ally and neighbor, the Ambazonian people, built for 1st of October 2021. We therefore urge world leaders to use this opportunity of the ongoing United Nations General Assembly meeting to discuss the suffering of the two prosecuted nations of Biafra of Nigeria and Ambazonia of Colombia. Our people have suffered enough in the hands of our oppressors, and who are in bed with terrorists but derive pleasure in crushing peaceful agitators instead of addressing our genuine concerns. And as a result of this, the writer has actually advised the governors on how they can stop the sit-at-home order for October 1st, saying that what the governors just need to do is to schedule a meeting for every one of them to come together as one to just discuss on just one subject matter. And the subject matter was how to settle this issue once and for all, of which he said that the only way they can do that is by a massive protest, with which they would actually convince the people of the state to come out, so as to send a strong warning to the Ipob that they are actually rejected. Therefore advised that all socio-cultural group like the Ohaneze Ndigbo and some other ones like that should actually be worked with in achieving this feat, and that the president of the nation should be reported to. They should ask him for maximum protection, because every person that will be coming out for that protest that day must be protected at all costs. Thanks for listening. That is the news for today.